G'day viewers, how are you? It's Wednesday. We've made it halfway through the week. Congratulations to you. Celebrate Hump Day means it's time for WAINGAFAT Wednesday. If you are unfamiliar with it, it means it's an acronym that stands for Who Am I Not Giving a Fuck About Today? And today, I'm not giving a fuck about the people who complained about some recent ads for women's sanitary products that, among other things, had mildly realistic depictions of menstrual blood. Yes, we've graduated from blue liquid showing absorption on pads and tampons to actually red liquid. I doubt it was actually menstrual blood. I imagine it was special effects. But who knows? But either way, these ads, which went on in prime time in Australia, got a lot of complaints. The ad standards body that listens to complaints say they received over 600 complaints about these ads, which had the language you'd expect from people who get squeamish about periods. They were saying, oh, it was gross, it was disgusting, it was unnecessary, it's just wrong. You don't want bodily secretions on TV. And my personal favourite, people who said kids might have seen that and asked their parents. And then the parents would have to tell the kids about periods. You know what'd be a good idea? If parents talk to their kids about periods. The idea that something that affects roughly half the population on a regular basis, usually for many decades, is this weird, taboo, gross, secret thing that can't be mentioned is fucking ridiculous. I mean, talk to kids. I mean, you can adjust it for their age, but a kid who is perceptive enough to say, what does that mean? You go, well, that's something that adult women deal with. You know, you can adjust your language for the age and sophistication of the kid. But here's the thing. If you think not mentioning it to kids is a good thing, you're an idiot. What? Oh, it's this idea that education is bad. You go, no, that topic is taboo. We can't talk about how actual bodies function because it's related to the bits used for sex, and we don't want to talk about that. Oh, and we don't want to talk about sex either because that's taboo. You know, and of course it goes into other things. Oh, no, we can't talk about drugs. All we can say about drugs is they're bad, don't do them. You know, all we can say about sex is you shouldn't talk about it, you shouldn't do it. All we can say about menstruation is I don't even want to talk about it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Women interviewed as part of this campaign have said, you know, as far as they're able to tell, there's more shame attached to menstruation than, I don't know, admitting you have a drug addiction problem. And it's like, it's normal. It's not dirty. It's not gross. It's not awful. It's not shameful. It's not taboo. How can something that is a basic bodily function be something that must be shut away? It simply makes no sense. I mean, I knew periods existed, but I didn't actually know the physical side of it till year 7. So the school sex education actually explained about the uterine walls and all of this great shenanigans. I'm not going to try and explain it because it's not my area of expertise. You know, a significant number of people with vaginas experience it, deal with it. There are problems with it. One of the things the ad depicted was period pain. You know, and it's the thing. It really does my head in. The person's big complaint was, what if I have to explain it to kids? For fuck's sake, explain it to your kids. And if you don't know how to, talk to a health professional. Someone who specialises in women's health. You know, actually say, what's age-appropriate language for dealing with it? Because there's never an age where a child is perceptive enough to see an ad on TV and say, why is there blood on that? and they're not perceptive enough to understand at some level this is a human bodily function. It's every now and then it's almost like a reality dose. It's like whenever I think things are progressive, it's like homophobes are, on the ascendant. Religious people say they should have the right to actually discriminate against people whose lifestyles they don't approve of. And it's every time I think society's grown a bit, it backslides with, periods are gross, we can't talk about them. Thankfully, the ad standards didn't agree, so despite the 600 complete fucking idiots who sent complaints in, the ads won't be taken off air and they won't be changed. And maybe we'll have more honest conversations in the future. And if you think that's a bad thing, I don't give a fuck about you.